Hey everybody, this is Steve with Nonprofit Ally, and we are moving into lesson 4 of our nonprofit website series. Today we're going to learn about pages and posts. It's a pretty easy step to take. In fact, the hard part is over, folks. It just gets easier from here on out. So open up your WordPress dashboard and let's get started. Hey everybody, we're going to jump right into this lesson about pages and posts. One thing you're going to notice right away is my dashboard looks a little different than the past lesson. That's because WordPress has been updated, so that can change the look a little bit and sometimes where things are. But for the most part, this update hasn't done much to change where things are located or how WordPress functions. So first I'm going to take you over to the Nonprofit Ally website, and I'm going to give you an idea of what the difference is between a page and a post. On my main page of the website, the home page of the website, I have all my blog posts listed here in the very front. So you can scroll down, you can see all these blog posts. These are posts. A post basically is chronological. It is your updates, your events, your reporting, your blog, your latest news is all here. And so when you post, it's something you do regularly, or it's just here's a news item or a latest event. Now, a page, on the other hand, my About page is a page. This is a little more static. The information on here doesn't change that much. If I update it, it might be a spelling, or maybe there's a new feature I want to add on to it. But for the most part, this is a static page, and it doesn't get posted to, added to in much sense. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to create both a page and a post. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and we're going to create a post. And so you scroll over there, you'll see all posts, add posts, and categories and tags. We're not going to go over categories and tags this lesson. So when you click on post, you're going to have a list of your posts. And you can go back and you can always edit these. Just roll over, you'll see a little edit button comes up. You can do all sorts of stuff there, but we're going to add a new post. And we're gonna pretend that we are a nonprofit that is an environmental nonprofit, and we just went on a tree planting event. So we're gonna call it Planting Trees event. We're gonna pretend this is our post and that we are updating our followers on that. I've already have some cut and paste Latin filler in here. So there's the article, and I'm ready to post it. I'm going to add a picture to this in 1 second, but I want to show you that the editor here it's like a mini Word document. So, and you can add bold things and italicize things and bullet things, etc. I'll let you, it's pretty easy to figure out. You can figure that one out. Now, the difference between visual, front end, what it's going to look like, and text goes into the back end, and here you can actually add HTML code if you like. Most people usually work from the visual end, so that what they're seeing is what is going to be presented on the page. As we scroll down, you're going to see the options to allow people to comment on your page, whether you want people to do that or not. As I said before in some of these lessons, I highly recommend you keep your comments on. I am going to turn them off because this is a demo page, but I would keep those on, as well as your sharing buttons there. And here you'll see the all-in-one SEO pack. We installed this plugin, I think it was our third lesson we installed these. And here you can do all your SEO, your search engine optimization, by making sure that you have a clear descriptive title. And then your description, this is actually where your meta description goes. This is what the search engine is going to read. So a short 3-4 sentence description of your article that you're printing and then that you're posting, and then of course keywords, which are the words you think that people are going to be typing into a search engine in order to find your post or the article. At which point, like I said, I'm going to add an image to this. It's a featured image, so this will show up at the top of the article. And so it takes you into your media library. I'm going to select files off of my hard drive. I have a folder on my desktop called Images Demo Images. And here is my tree planting feature image. Now, once it's uploaded, over here on the right, you can see you can have a title of this image, a caption, and an alt text. And I definitely recommend filling these out. I think the important part of this is going to be in your search engine settings, your SEO. And I'm just making up keywords and reasons here, but you would want this type of text to be something relevant to your post, because the text you put in here is going to help search engines identify the content. So that featured image will show up on the page. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this page. As soon as I hit publish, this is going live. If you say this is a draft, you can save the draft here. You can also change the publish dates so that you could publish it on a certain date as opposed to right away. And it's pretty easy and self-explanatory. I will let you explore that. I'm going to go ahead and publish this. Now this is a post, so this is going to show up on our front page. Now you can preview your changes here. I actually have the site opened up in another tab, and I'm going to refresh this. And our post should show up, and there it is. There's our featured image, our latest post. I'm going to click on that, and you'll see that it opens up. There's the article, there's the image. All right, simple, right? Now a page is pretty much the exact same way. So we're going to go ahead and add a page. And you can see we've already done, here's our sample pages we've done already. We're going to put a new one in. We're going to add a new page. And again, we're going to make this our mission page. So all nonprofits should have a mission page. I'm going to fill it in with the same content. Very easy, very similar. They're pretty much identical. Your pages and your posts, the way you submit stuff is identical. And then I'm going to set my featured image. I haven't got one in here yet, so again, I'm going to upload it. My featured image will be that. I'm not going to bother with the title alt text here since this is a demo page. I'm also going to add an image into the post itself. I'm going to pretend we have a logo, and our logo is this. I'm going to insert it. I'm going to insert the medium logo. Actually, I'm going to insert the full-size logo, and I'm going to line it on the left, and I am going to make it non-linkable, so the image doesn't open another page. It's not necessary for this. I'm going to insert that into the post, and I'm going to publish. So now this is a page, and you're not going to see this page because it's not connected to a menu. A post goes directly onto the site as a post and gets featured as part of your blog. A page needs to be connected through a menu, and that's going to be our next lesson. But if you did want to see what this looks like, you would just simply hit View Page, and you could get a glimpse, a preview of what it's going to look like. So our mission, and there's the post, there's the logo, and there's the Latin. All right, well, that wraps up lesson 4 of the Nonprofit Website series. Next lesson is going to be lesson 5. We're going to talk about setting up your menu so that page that we just created will show up on your website. So until then, I really appreciate you watching this series. I really hope you're getting something out of it too. And if you can, it'd be great if you could leave a comment down below in the comment section. Just give us some feedback. Tell us what we're doing good or how we can improve it. Thank you, folks, and I will see you next lesson.